Hey guys, Freddie Tech back with another video from CFL-TECH. We're on the Hulu site here taking a quick look around, and what does this mean? It means there is a review coming up on Hulu Plus Live TV. Now with Hulu, it's a little more unique compared to some of the other live TV streaming services. The reason is that you get additional add-ons included, which is really cool, and that's what a lot of people like about Hulu Plus Live TV. Now, the main focus of this video will be the live TV channels, and you'll see some Hulu as well on our TV once we look at it on our TV. We're not going to look at ESPN Plus or Disney Plus or any add-ons like that that are separate from the Hulu app, but you can get those included, which is really nice. Now, they have a more expensive plan here at $95.99 a month. That's with Hulu no ads plus live TV, Disney Plus no ads, and ESPN Plus with ads. So that is a more expensive plan. We'll show you the other plan option as well as we go down the page. But let's look at the channel list here for 95 plus channels. You get a good amount. You get your ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, local stations. You even get CW network as well, which is also nice for your local station. You get a lot of sports channels on here as well. As you can see, you get ESPN's, ESPN2, basic ESPN, ESPN News, ESPNU. You get FS1, FS2. You get NFL Network, which is nice. You also get Turner Sports, so you get TBS and TNT. So that's always nice to see that. Now, there are some other services, maybe Fubo, where you do not get Turner Sports still. Now, maybe they're working on something. We're not sure. But right now, you still cannot get Turner Sports on that system. So that's something to keep in mind. So you can get it here on Hulu Plus Live TV. Then you see here now, they have the plans with the best value. So you have Hulu Plus Live TV compared to cable and satellite TV and even YouTube TV. They're doing a comparison. They're claiming they're the best, which makes sense when you're on their website. But it is a pretty good deal when you look at the additional add-ons that you should get with Hulu Plus Live TV compared to the competition. So you have this other information here. You have watch all of your favorites, TV that gets you, hassle-free TV, no hidden fees, equipment rentals, or anything like that. No installation, of course. We hope not, right? Watch all your favorites, 95 plus top channels, including sports and news, and you also get unlimited cloud DVR. So that's nice as well, and pretty much expected these days. So that's really good to see as well. And you get to keep your recordings for up to 9 months as well, like some of the competition. Then they have say goodbye to extra fees, cable fees, which we know those are gone with the streaming world. And then you have more information here with live sports, and you go down here, you can select your plan. Now the $82.99 a month plan is there, and you get a 3-day free trial as well. Now that's including Disney and Disney Plus and ESPN Plus. That's the most popular plan because it's less expensive than the $95.99 a month plan. So that's more popular, and you get a lot for your money. You really do. I think Hulu gets overlooked as far as, what you get for your money. It's not the most popular live TV streaming service. YouTube TV is. So they are still doing pretty good overall, and it's a good service, but we'll show you what it looks like on the TV here real soon to show you the guide and what we think of that and how it performs and all that good stuff. And as you go down the page here, you have more questions, FAQs kind of deal. So it's good to have this as well. So we'll link this down below for you. As we always do with all of these reviews, we go to the website first in case you're new to cord cutting and you want to get more information, and also sign up on the website. You do need to sign up on the website, so that's why we also link it down below. So let's get right into this on the TV and see what we have to show you how it performs and all that good stuff, and see if Hulu Plus Live TV will be good for you to try out. So let's go ahead and do that right now on the TV right now. All right, we're on our Roku device and we're launching the Hulu app. So let's get right into it, see what we get here. Now you get a quick splash screen, which is always nice, and it's quick, and it is now done. And now they're getting my information, gathering up the information. So when you get in here now, you have a search option, you have home, you have live TV, which is your guide. Then you have TV shows, you have movies, sports, my stuff, hubs, and settings. So you see the list there. So let's go ahead and take a look at the home section. That's a good place to start at home. Now you have live now tiles, which is for your live TV channels. So it's showing you what's currently on, which is always good to see. and it's front and center up top here, so that makes it easy to find the live shows that are on right now. Quite a few sports shows there, sports events. Now, that is all showing a live option there, so that's good to see. A lot of ESPN stuff going on. You have Fox Business with Cops going on. TV for you. Now, they have recommended. Now, you see the Hulu branding there, so that's a Hulu content item there. So that is part of the Hulu app. So we talked about showing you the live TV and Hulu. This is the actual Hulu app, so you will find the live TV channels and Hulu. You won't find much in the way of ESPN Plus or Disney Plus in here. There are some shows and titles from ESPN on here as well in the on-demand section, and you'll also find some ESPN stuff here and there. But overall, it's mostly just the live TV and the Hulu stuff. So when you look here, you have TV for you. So all these recommended shows here with the algorithm. Then you have movies for you as well. So a good amount here of all these titles here. You have Cash Out with John Travolta. You have The Old Way there. You have with looks like Nicolas Cage, right? If I'm not correct, correct me down below. Looks like him. And you have Sleeping Dogs. You have the Magnificent Seven. So a good amount of good titles here. You have Continue Watching, so it knows what you previously watched, which is always nice to see that option there. You have Newly Added TV, so new content here for your TV shows. So that's always good that they keep that in check for you, so you don't have to go looking around to see what's new. Now you have Top 15 for today. Usually it's a top 10 in most apps. They have top 15. ABC content will be on here, of course, because it's Disney-owned. With Hulu and Disney, they work together with a lot of the ABC shows on Hulu. If you missed a show, you can catch it on here, like a late-night show, what have you, and you can get it on here. So 2025 Academy Award nominees are on here as well. Black Excellent Exemplified, that's on here too. So a good amount of titles on here for that section. You also have bingeable TV, so a lot of shows that they consider bingeable, so that's good to see. You have a lot of big name titles there as well. You have procedural dramas. That's a big word there, right? For a streaming service to use. And you have these all listed here, very nicely done. 911, Law and Order, Special Victims Unit, Grey's Anatomy, House, a lot of classics in here as well. Criminal Minds, CSI, CBS there, CSI Miami. Wow, good stuff here. SWAT, Blue Blood, Graceland. It goes on and on. Award-winning TV as well. So the home tab is loaded up here with a lot of content. So if you're paying for it, you're getting it. And you get newly added movies as well. So they have that in check as well with newly added movies. So that's also nice, not only with TV shows, they're doing it with the movies as well, which they should, and it's good to see that. You have ESPN Plus stuff here. So there are some ESPN titles in here with the Plus, so that's good to see as well. Then you have full series comedies. You have reality TV. That's a popular subject as well. Content in that is very popular. Binge-worthy TV. The home tab here goes on and on. Look who it is. It's Mr. Gordon Ramsay himself. Kitchen Nightmares 2007. That's like a relic now, looking at how old that is now, for almost 20 years ago. That's hard to believe. They have all these other cooking shows on here as well. You have Guy's Grocery Games. You have Hell's Kitchen showing up there again. Kitchen Nightmares, American Pickers. Look at this, Man vs. Food. Triple D coming up here with Guy. So there's a lot of big shows on here. Cake Boss with TLC there. Restaurant Impossible, that's also great. You have now more titles here, easy to watch. Action movies. So it goes on and on and on here. So true crime section, detective dramas. So you get the idea of what's on here. There's a lot of content, without a doubt. You are paying for it, and you should be getting it, and they are delivering there. So that's good to see. Now let's go to the live tab here, which is live TV. Now a channel will load up automatically. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that. It should just go to the guide. I don't know why they do that, but they do what they do. The guide, looks like it's from 10 years ago, and I don't believe they've updated this very much. The color scheme is blah. It's just not really doing much as far as aesthetically pleasing. It's Disney owned. You think they would be a little better on this? We're gonna put a little gripe on this here. Also, another thing to point out is the favorite channels. Why is it so difficult to add a favorite channel? Now, we do like that they have local here separated. The local channels on the left menu here. That's very nice. So all of your locals here to your area are here. So that's a nice category to have. You don't see that very often. Now you have just the channels, then you have your favorites, and then you have sports. So that's all good. And then you have news as well. And then you have movies. So they have some tiles here showing you now, news on now. Then they have different time slots here as you go down, just like in the guide, but just in a different format here with tiles. But the favorites is just something that we don't understand, is that when you go to the guides, let's go to channels here and show you. So you're scrolling through the guide here. So you highlight a channel, say like with DirecTV Stream, you go over Bloomberg here and you hold down the enter or select button and you have an option to favorite or unfavorite. Here you select and it goes right to the channel, which is beyond us. Why would it not be easier to add a favorite channel? They say you need to go to My Stuff for that, but why? Do you know of any other way to do it? Please let us know down below. We don't normally use the Hulu app, to be honest. And I tell you what, since the last time we used it, it's been a little while. It looks exactly the same. There's no updates to this. This guide needs to be updated. The favorites needs to be easier. We're not biased here. We're going to tell you how it is. And to us, this is not good. I mean, the guide, we do like the locals in the menu. We do like the separation there. It's fine. Let's go into one of these shows here just to show you what it looks like. We'll load one up. Let's go to Triple D. That's actually an up-and-coming show. Let's go back here and go to the current show. Well, watch live. That's what we didn't do earlier. Let's go to that now, and you see here. So when you hit the enter or select button, it pauses the show. It tells you here you're live, and you also have the last channel option, which is nice. That's a good feature, but there's no way to favorite to heart the channel here, which they should add that. I don't know why not. You have settings here as well, which subtitles. That's it. That's all it does. Then you have the show information here. So you can add the show to your stuff. That's great, but it's not really adding the show as the channel as a favorite. When you go to My Stuff, you'll see you'll have networks and shows. That needs to be revamped. It's a mess, and that's just being honest. Now, maybe some people love it, but we don't like it. I don't like it. They can improve on that. And you know what? That's just what it is. It is what it is. But overall, this guide, it works. It does what it needs to do. But could it be updated? Absolutely. It's definitely one of the things that will bring this rating down a bit. It could be updated. It just looks like it's just left and neglected. They haven't done anything with it. And you should easily be able to just record right here instead of going into it. So here you can record easily. Future show, not bad. We'll give them props for that. That's fine. So if you hit record, it'll do that. Then you have show details. So if you go into show details, it gives you more options like episodes, which is nice. All that's fine. You may also you have extras in here. So they have that nicely laid out. It's just that the favorites should be easier. The guide could be updated with the look a little more aesthetically pleasing. They haven't done anything with it, it looks like, since it was launched. And those things can be improved for user experience, especially with the competition out there. It's only going to get stiffer and stiffer. So it's something they can improve. But overall, it does the job, but some improvements can be done. Every app can use improvements, but that's one of the gripes about this. So when you go in here now, we're not going to spend much more time in the guide. We got to get moving on this as time is moving on with this video. There's a lot to cover. So when you have the movies section here, this is great as well. You also have the new and upcoming action, adventure, anime. So you get the idea with all of these categories. Then you have For You, which is recommended content. Then you have Live Now. So they have a lot of Live Now in a lot of these sections with the live TV, which is always good to see. But you have the guide as well. Let's see if this thing's moving. Yes, it is. You have upcoming. So you have upcoming shows coming up on all the different networks that are on your plan. Then you have newly added movies. That's also nice to see that they're keeping up on the latest. Then you have top 15 movies with their users on the platform. So that's also nice. You don't have to go searching to see what may be popular right now. Then you have, again, Black Excellence Exemplified, featured movies. Then you have hilarious stand-up comedy specials. You get it, hilarious, not hilarious. Action movies, comedy movies, so a lot of good ones in there. Romance movies, horror movies, they got it all. They got tons and tons of movies on here. So they have some good stuff on here. Definitely a good point about this app. Then you have sports as well. So you have a lot of sports channels that we mentioned earlier. You have Live Now. You have some basketball games coming up. You have some preseason baseball coming up on the MLB network, which is good to see. Then you have For You, which is recommended. League events, games as well that are showing up here. Games category, sports networks, all of these. A lot of ESPN's, FanDuel TV, FS1, FS2, NFL Network, Action Sports. You have all these sports categories as well. If you want to search that way, you have NHL, soccer. It's just endless. So basically, in a nutshell, all of the sports are pretty much in here. You got it. You want it, you got it. Then here's my stuff. So with recordings, anything that you recorded will obviously show up there. Put your unlimited cloud DVR. You have a TV section here, so your favorites will show up here for anything that you favorited as a TV show. So all of the series are in there as well for that show. So you can browse those episodes and series. Movies as well if you want to add those. Sports. So you have different sports you can put in there as well. Different shows, different games. And you have teams, expiring, and networks. So here are the networks. Now, when we did onboarding here to the app, when we first started using the app, they gave you an option to favorite networks. So they did do that, but they didn't make it easy. So if you go in here, you select MLB Network, it shows live and upcoming, which is great. It's like the guide. And then you could also remove from your stuff, which, okay, here you can add and remove, but in the guide, there's no easy way to add a channel. So that's kind of strange in 2025. Hopefully they update this. Now you have For You, you have popular on the network, then you have new on Hulu. So A to Z on the MLB network. That's all here. So there you go with that. Let's get out of here and let's go look at one more section here on the menu. You have hubs. So you have hubs, and now here you have streaming on Hulu. So they have a lot of Hulu content. You have Hulu Originals on here, which is nice. Let's see, here we go. Let's go to that real quick, show you this. And you go in here. Now, all of the Hulu Originals are showing, which is nice because Hulu Originals are popular on, all the originals are popular on every platform for the most part, just like Apple TV has their originals, Peacock has theirs. So on Hulu, this is where you'd find them in the hub section very easily, and that's nicely laid out. You have newly released originals as well, and you see the Hulu name there in the bottom right corner of the tile. Then you have popular, you have drama, comedy, all the categories you want are in here on the Hulu Originals section in the hubs. So that's that. That's a main feature to look for in the hubs because of Hulu. And let's get out of that. You have audio, description, you have entertainment here, kids, a lot of kids content. Look at this, Disney, Nick, PBS Kids, Universal Kids. So that's great to see. You have sports, you have all the news. Of course, they have a lot of ABC, but they have CNBC, they have CNN, Fox Business, Fox News, Fox Weather. That's on your plan also. So that's why it's showing up. On-demand only content here too. They have A to Z. You can look at all the different networks. A to Z on here. That's also very nicely done as well by Hulu. So there are some good points to this app. The guide is probably one of the weaker points. It brings this down. Probably brings this down to like a 7 out of 10. That really needs to be updated. Some people may disagree and think the guide is fine. Let us know what you think of the guide. If it needs to be updated on here, please let us know down below. But that's Hulu in a nutshell. The settings, there's really not much you can do. Just by the way, just to mention the settings, there's really not much in there. Very basic. Profile doesn't do much. Settings is really autoplay, stop live TV when inactive. Then you have your subscription, which you have to manage online anyway. So I don't know why they even have it there. Then they have about. So really not much here to have help, which is going to give you a help center. So you have to go to the website as well. So they're directing you basically to the website. But that's pretty much it. What are your thoughts on Hulu Plus Live TV? Are you enjoying it? Do you think it's too much for what you're getting? Please let us know down below. What do you think of the guide? What do you think about the favorites on the live guide? Please let us know down below. If it's your first time here on the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so you know the next video drops in CFL-TECH. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Freddie Tech will be checking out of this one. Soon to be back with another. Take care.